Hello everybody, welcome back to the Serial Best TV. So yeah, this weekend we played against Royal AM in the MTN Cup. It was a quarterfinal because there's only 8 teams. We obviously won the cup in 2020, and that was the last silverware we got. It was it was a good year for us. I mean, 2020 was good because we hadn't won something in a long time. So like winning that MTN final was a good feeling for us. I celebrated it very much. So yeah, the game this weekend was tense, I'd say. I've seen a lot of comments online, people saying it was boring. I think it was tense, like tense, is the right word for me. Uh, Starting lineup, we saw Avon start with Lipasa because we know usually Jose starts with one striker, but now he chose to start with two. But more so, I didn't see them really play together up front. It was more of Lipasa behind Evanga, or when Lipasa is up front, Evanga is also behind. So I wouldn't say we really played with the two up front, but I was expecting us to play with the two when I saw the lineup. Yeah, the game started high pressure, high pressure from us. It was a high press. We got the ball. We got the ball. And Pule scored. Pule finished that ball very well, and it was good for us starting the game on the right foot. And yeah, we had that. There's really nothing happened in the first half for me, except for I saw much energy from the Pirates. In the Pirates forwards were really implementing that high press. The Pule was all over the place. The passes always all over the place. Trying to get the ball. Yeah, man. We first half, I'd say we were in the game. Went into that. There was a chance that Hoto had the ball. Hoto clipped it over the defense. Your Royal AM, and Evanga. It fell on Evanga's head. He was just supposed to head it in. That's all you need to do. You're supposed to know how to head the ball, but instead of that, he tried to control it. Gave it to Lipasa. Lipasa, I think hit the defender, or it was the keeper who saved it. Then he got a second bite at the cherry and missed the target completely. I was like, guys, I think we really need to talk about our strikers. We Next video we have to talk about the strikers, man. I think we need better options up front. We need better options up front because that was a chance for us to really get a hold of the game, kill it off 2-0. Really no chance of them coming back in. But yeah, second half we went into it 1-0 up front. Then you know, man, Dance is a very good manager, good coach. He saw that he needs to change the momentum of the game. Especially didn't even wait for it to like play 10 minutes of the second half. He made the substitutions right away. Put in this kid, man. This kid killed us. Tigas was, I think he was sensational. I was like, how does this kid on the bench? How is he on the bench? He was supposed to have started the game. I think we would have had trouble with him the whole game if he had started. But you never know. Some people, if they start the game, they don't have enough energy to keep it at that high pressure, high intensity for the whole game. So yeah, man, Tigas was sensational for me. My man of the match, if I have to pick a man of the match for both teams. So yeah, Tigazi came on, caused us problems, was making the right passes. I mean, for me, Royal AM controlled that second half. We didn't have anything in that second half. We were basically passengers the whole game. Like the whole second half, we were passengers. That's what I'd say. But I'm a big fan of Tim, as you guys know. If you've been listening to my match reactions, I'm a big fan of Miguel Tim. He was giving us stability in midfield. It's very hard to pinpoint our problem in midfield because we don't really control games that much. Maybe it's something Jose's still trying to implement in the team, but I see people posting about TIKI TAKA. I'm like, guys, I don't see the TIKI TAKA. There's no format, there's no structure to our football. Siyapasana nje, like kuyapasana, then iyalahleka. We don't string more than 10, 15 passes in a build-up. We hardly do that because it's always just someone losing the ball. And now I think since we had Evan Pasa, we were supposed to have better chances of us controlling the ball, especially in our opponents like our final third, but we didn't. We kept losing the ball, and whenever we got up the field by Tata and then they come at us again, it was just us absorbing the pressure the whole second half. We are toothless in attack because Evan I don't know what they're doing. We need Pepra also came on. I don't know what he did also. Basically them just being there, I guess, because we are toothless in attack. We need clinical finishes. That's what we need, and right now we don't have that. Pule, I think, apart from the great finish he had in the first 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I think he was impetuous like during the game. He was trying too much. I rate Pule very, very highly, but he tries too much sometimes. And you have to keep it simple. Keep the ball ticking, come back. Like I've been saying this for the past 3-4 videos. Keep it simple sometimes. Like it looks very easy to keep it simple, but it's not. Because you need to know what's happening on the field. You need to have a picture of the game. You need to know where your players are. You can't just pass into an empty space not knowing who's coming. But if you know what's happening and you know where your teammates are on the pitch, you can do that because you know Munyan is gonna come make the run. He's gonna get the ball. Sometimes we just need to keep it simple. We got the second goal, and it was a good move, it was a good passage of play between Pule. Pule gave it to Musele put it on the wide right, and then Munyane. I think I don't think that was a shot actually. I think it was him trying to cross the ball, fizz it throughout the 6-yard area. But yeah, people are gonna say it was a blunder from the goalkeeper. Like I've watched the highlights like 2 times now, and I think, well, I know I saw it. The ball actually curves on the way to the goalkeeper. I think Monyane put in too much power, and that was actually his first goal for Orlando Pirates. He put in too much power, and you know sometimes when you put in too much power, the ball curves a bit, it swerves. So the keeper was waiting for it to on a different path, and then it just curved around. So he tried to save it, and at the end it looks like a blunder. He was having a good game, I'd say, and he's a good keeper. But yeah, he should have done better, even though he didn't. He should have done better. And 2-0, we looking like we were well on our way to winning. Tigazi comes, they give him so much space, and then he cuts in. Ofori could have done better. I just want to stop talking about Ofori, but he should have done better. Got a hand to it. He could have gotten a stronger hand to it, but then he hits the ball, comes back, they finish it off, and then now it looks like they back in the game. Lucky for us, we have a really. I think this is why a lot of managers actually like the 3 at the back, because it turns into a 5 at the back when you're defending. So now we have numbers in defense, and I think that's what saved us throughout the game. And it's actually what's been saving us throughout a lot of games, our defense. Excuse me. If it's not for our defense, we couldn't have won those 1-0s we've been getting, because The Royal AM game was actually the first time that we got. It was the first time we got 2 goals in a match, and that's something that needs to change. Even though sometimes we get chances, and yes, there'll always be chances and there'll always be misses. But Mara, you're supposed to get the goals. You're supposed to get the goals, which we haven't been doing. We haven't been doing much of. But yeah, onto the onto the um onto the semi-final for us. We're gonna be playing Sundowns, and I'm not scared. I'm not scared of Sundowns. I've seen how they play. They're not really up to it, even though Baba Shaile Labaya Mara. We are Orlando Pirates. We have strength in defense, and they're not gonna have their way with us. If I had to have a match reaction for that semi-final coming up, I'm gonna say 1-0. We're just gonna kill them, shut the doors, and go home to the final, because we deserve to be in the final. Well, I won't say we deserve to be in the final. I want to see us in the final, and I want us to win this cup. Yeah, that's my match reaction. Guys, have your say in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, the Robbers TV, and share it with your friends and family. Up the Bucks, once and always.